Hello and welcome to Hull University Pool again. I'm joined with Connor.
Hello, it is Connor.
Almost forgot your name then. We've got Stephen against Alex tonight, two of the big boys battling for second place, as well as Connor as well.
Yeah, I'm up there, trying anyway.
Couple of games in hand as well, so your favourite for second at the moment?
Am I?
You are.
That's very nice to hear.
Let's have a look at the rest of the results for the evening before we see this game. Alex had a massive win against Nick, 5-2.
Yeah, that was important for the top of the table.
Yeah, Alex had Nick and Stephen, who we'll see tonight, and he needed to win both them games to have a chance of finishing second. Obviously, Shane's already won the league, so second is the next prize up for grabs. Fraser absolutely destroyed Tom. I think Tom's just gone in himself.
Yeah, so no one knows what Tom's going to do. Any Tom result is a surprise.
He could self-destruct at any second. Ash had a big win against Marius, and he nicked 3 frames off me.
Yeah, Ash is on a top run of form recently.
He was near the bottom of the table at one point.
A poor start, but he's getting back up there.
Yeah, we'll have a look where he is in a minute when we get to the table. You had a narrow miss, 5-4 against Marius.
Ash should have been much worse. He was 3-1 up against me, but managed to claw a few frames back.
You got to 4-3, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Oh!
3 up.
And then another close game, pretty close throughout the evening to be fair. Fraser and Kyle, 5-4. Looked like a good game to me.
Yeah, Fraser's playing well recently as well. He's been getting a lot of wins.
Yeah, he was one
frames under his belt.
He was one down the bottom of the table as well. So there's a lot of people that have improved in the second half, except Nick. So we should have done better. Here's the league table as it stands before we see Alex and Stephen. It's very, very close between second and fourth and sixth, because Connor's only played 8 games, so he's got 3 left to play. 15 points up for grabs. Second's yours if you win all your games.
I hope so. It's pretty close in the middle as well.
Yeah, from 5th to pretty much 9th and 10th. Cal's got a chance of getting himself out of 11th, but it's a pretty tight league, which is good. Yeah. It's nice to see a close competition, except for James, who's down the bottom. He's got 4 games there, so he could finish above Carl.
Well, you never know.
That's Carl's worst nightmare. Anyway, what's your predictions for tonight's game?
I reckon it'll be a close one. They're both playing well recently. I reckon it'll be 5-4. I'll go 5-4 Stephen.
Stephen's been really playing well lately. He's a completely different player to the first half of the season. And Alex, I know, has been playing a lot more snooker, and I think he's got another pool league started as well. Yeah, so he's playing a lot. So let's get underway. Alex to break. Look at that beautiful cue action.
We don't want to break like that.
I think I had every single break against Ash, nothing went down. And then I looked over and I saw Alex playing, and I was like, you bugger. So he's gone yellows. He's got 1 difficult yellow in the pack. Yeah, and 1 tied up next to the red, but he can get on that. It's not looking like an easy table to clear. What a shot.
That was a nice one. Really stayed out.
It's just showing how well Alex is queuing.
Yeah. Could go in the pack here.
Oh, he's just nudged out. Cracking shot.
Goes in the middle.
He's grasping. It's not tight cue ball control, but he's doing what needs to be done.
Well, until then.
That was a tough shot, to be fair. And he hasn't left Stephen much on. The only one he's left, really, is a double or the one over the bag. But Stephen won't want to take that because he's got that yellow covered. I'd maybe play snooker here instead. He's gone. He tried one.
It's not bad.
He had an easier one for the red near the middle bag if he could have just rolled onto that and snookered everything. But he's also developed his reds. It's not a bad shot again. He's asking the question.
He is. He's doing well.
Does Stephen fancy these?
Of course he does.
He fancies everything.
Go for everything to play safe.
Oh, he could be in trouble here if this sneaks by the top red.
Going for it.
Oh, it's unlucky. I think he'd have rather not potted it. He's playing well.
You see that?
You can see that. He's upset. He's just got his yellow out there. He could have hit it a little bit softer and tried to colour the bag, so a couple of reds didn't go in, but he's got second best.
Seems I'm a bit of trouble.
Yeah, I think he's rattled him, but to be fair, Alex hasn't really missed much, has he?
No.
So, fear factor. Look at that as well.
That's a great
Just-
shot.
Everything to perfection. These reds aren't looking that bad, he's just got that one problem.
You'd be able to sneak that behind the yellow, I reckon.
I don't know, it looks pretty tight.
Cushion.
If I was Stephen here, I'd probably try and get the two. Just roll up to this this red here. No. Well, I think Alex, cushion first,
Yeah, cover cushion.
run round, black goes into the bottom right bag. It's just a judge of pace.
How's your luck?
It's not a bad effort, that. Oh, unlucky. Guys, it was really difficult to land on that black.
Yeah, it was one shot.
Who's your favourite for second then? Do you fancy yourself or?
Yeah. Yeah, can't say no, can I?
Who have you got left to play?
I've got Marius and James.
So
Not Marius, sorry, Fraser and James. Marius beat me. I've got Nick.
It's still sore.
That'd be a tough one.
Yeah, Nick has a lot to say, even though he can only finish as high as third now.
We'll still be going for it.
This crossed up ball could be on. He's got to hit it hard. Oh, he's playing safe. He's been watching me.
Put it back on the cushion.
Please add a result there. He might be able to nick this in. How big are Stephen's balls?
Might be his last chance. Needs a white down that end of the table.
He's not feeling confident, I don't think. Oh, he is. It didn't look like he was going for that. He's landed it. He's got a nice angle on here. Roll this in. White across the table. Roll the other one in on the black. Easy peasy.
Easy as that.
Easy. Well.
Wouldn't go foul first.
Ugh. That's a mistake. So what?
What's he gonna do now?
He's got a tight double or a tough middle bag. It could have been so much easier.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Never guaranteed.
Frame one.
Yep. There you go, Alex. Have the frame. I don't care. So it looks like Alex is in the driving seat here, playing a lot better. Picking the right shots.
Yeah.
Going for it when he needs to.
Playing well.
We'll just see if Stephen can play like he has been playing and get this one back, because he can't give Alex a 2-0 lead.
No, they'll run away with it.
He's one of the better players in the league, so he enjoys being in front. Unlike Tom, who loves it from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all love a bit of Tom.
It's his last year, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Oh, I'm going to miss
It's
him.
last
I'm
season.
going to miss him. I'll have to buy him a gift.
One red down.
again, it's a nice split. Reds are looking good.
Yeah, I'd like to take reds here.
The only thing he's really got to think about is maybe does the black go? If it doesn't, maybe nudge it. He's got one right next to it. I was going to say he could land on it now and do it. He's going to have to be a bit careful that he lands on another red after this. Yeah, he's alright. But he's making it difficult.
Yeah, he's not making it easy on himself.
No, he can pot that red, but then he's going to nudge the other red out, and he might just sneak behind the yellow if he doesn't play it hard enough. Oh, he's done well. He had a bit more angle than I thought he did. It's a good shot. He's got to land high on the red. Oh, he could go for middle bag either. Corner or middle. It's up to him. But as soon if he gets a nice straight angle to drop the red in middle, he's on the other red in middle. And then he's on the black.
Yeah, so roll this in the top, and then go red in the middle, break out the black.
Depends how much angle he's got, because you don't want to knock that yellow in front of the black. Exactly like that. It's almost like I'm psychic. Yep.
Standard.
Alex told me that he, well, by the looks of it, he played exactly the same against Nick like he has done here, which is how you play pool.
Yeah.
You know? Take your shots when you can. If it's too risky, play it safe, make it difficult for the player. And I don't think Nick enjoyed that from the sounds of it.
Yeah. Always beat Nick. He puts well, but he doesn't think that much about his shots.
And it looks like, well, Stephen's the same, really. He's looking confident tonight.
He is. He's walking around the table, going for everything.
He needs to land on that yellow next to the red nicely. Oh, I can go into it now, actually. There we go. Oh. Can he sneak through?
Of course he can.
He's got two, hasn't he? Lovely little finish, this. Let's make that a bit more difficult. Screw off cushion, should be alright. Leave the black for the corner bag.
Oh, he's missed it. Chance for Stephen.
Perfect pull right up until the black. Stephen needs to take these and punish Alex. Well,
Not when he's playing like that.
it wasn't difficult to make Alex pay.
Could have played it soft and just left it over the bag, even if he did miss it.
Diabolical. The more this goes on, the more Stephen's going to go in himself, the more confidence Alex is going to get, and then that's when you get your 5-0, 5-1s.
Yeah.
You should know you've had a few, haven't you, this season?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember my scores. Don't remember any match.
I'm pretty sure
It's over, it's over.
you've got a decent points difference.
I think I beat Ash 5-0.
13 points difference is pretty good. I mean, anything above 0 is good. And there's only, what, 5 players with that at the moment?
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
Couple of reds. Not really on anything.
It's got a long red down there I can play safe. Well, if you nominated reds, that's a bad shot. He should have just rolled tightly behind it. You got to be excited. Where's Stephen?
Stephen's just not getting it, is he? Normally get those. 10 out of 10.
Alex needs to not relax here and dominate this.
Yeah, if he does hold back a bit, then Stephen will notice and he'll start to warm up a bit.
It's not a good shot. He hasn't left anything easy for himself.
No, that's pretty much the only one I could see.
Oh, I was going to say, you fancy a cross double there? That'll be done.
It's a bit unlucky.
Never guaranteed to be on anything then.
Those yellows.
I tell you what, I don't think I've seen him queuing this good in a long time.
That snooker he's playing, probably.
It does help. He's going to have to pull out some out of the bag here to get on the next red.
Or I could just give Stephen 2 shots.
It's not a bad 2 shots to give because Stephen will feel like he needs to go for it here and he's not guaranteed to clear these up. Yeah, use your fair shot, spread everything out. Oh, ooh. I'd maybe have made sure the red went into that bunch of yellows just to get him away from that bag. But he's left himself a chance, a thin chance. I think he's a bit straight on that yellow. I don't know if he's got any angle to just deep screw into it and get all them yellows away, but he's not even going to play it.
Not yet.
I'd fancy it. Love a good screw. If you can nick this into the top left.
He's doing well. From what it looked like at the start.
The only problem with this shot is this white's going to be hitting that red. Oh no. Well, if he'd have hit the yellow that he'd meant to after he potted that, it would have happened. It turns out he's got second best. Saving himself a double.
He's done well in this frame.
He has done very well.
He wasn't looking very good at the start.
Oh,
A double.
now this is difficult. Across the nap, thin cut, down the rail. Yeah. One good shot from Alex to land perfect position from here. He's done it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fancy Alex in this frame now.
Just needs a nice little angle on the next red after this again. Yeah. Perfect.
Down the table a bit.
Hey up.
Blind pocket. He's on easy.
Should be in. Yes. Cracking shot. I love them. I love them blind pockets. And when you play them confident like that, you know you're playing well.
Yeah.
So 2-0.
You watch some nice pool in the background. Not Ash.
Who's playing?
There's Tom and Fraser, and then Emma's playing Carl, I think.
Division 4 champ.
Yeah, unbeaten.
Unbeaten. All 4-0s I've had. What an up and comer.
She's been very consistent this season.
Attendance is key in Division 4. Get another
nice break.
Yeah. Bloody hell, I should have got this table when I was playing Ash. I think I'll play Carlin next week. As I defend my unbeaten record.
Carl's going to have something to say about that.
He is, because I've promised him a fun game. So I didn't really pay much attention against Ash, to be fair, either. I've took my foot off the accelerator for sure. Since I lost that one frame to Nick, that was it. Wiped my pawn out the window, so nothing to aim for.
A couple of good shots from here from Stephen, and he might have a chance for a wrecking dish.
Ooh.
Commentator's curse.
No, they're always difficult when you're playing them at pace in the middle bag. It's not guaranteed. It's not a bad shot.
Yeah, it's a decent shot from Alex.
He's piling on the pressure every single time he goes to the table. He's leaving Stephen with a problem.
Shame he covered up his yellow on the cushion there.
Yeah, otherwise it'd have been a good shot. But Alex has got a lot of work to do here still. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a great attempt. That's not too bad.
Oh, that's a bit unlucky. He's gone for the jaw like that.
If it had landed nicely on that red, it'd have been a great chance, but instead...
That's not a bad shot.
It's got pretty much everything into play. Not open, but they're a lot better than they were, so he's made his visits count.
And then it's back in.
Knocks it straight back on the cushion. What a dick. Alex didn't cue it, didn't line it right, you could tell. Shame on you, snooker player. Hey, Fraser's got some sick kicks, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's a lot of those.
Bloody hell.
Got some nice black jeans on as well.
Oh, he loves them black jeans, doesn't he?
He does.
Loves
He's
losing
always
frames
wearing
for them. I'm gonna buy him some trousers. Oh, it's not running right for Stephen. You know it's not your game when you just get them little touches and it runs a little bit too far.
Just not running for you.
It's a good effort. Oh, it's dropped. Can't believe it dropped. Wouldn't dropped if it was me.
I think he preferred it to stay out.
I think Tom's been rubbing his head.
That's a good shot.
That could be a frame winner.
Snooker coming up. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Try getting out of that
beautiful.
one.
Absolutely beautiful. You don't get out of this one. If he could, you want to put the black over where the yellow is, but you can't do it from here. Just needs to keep them reds out of that bag. Well, he went for it, and
That could have been
I was
worse.
going to say it could have been in a worse position. He's got a bit of luck there, but Alex can try and get both these reds out in one shot if he feels like it. Thin off the second red, hit the other one. He's just gone for the cross double. He's put himself back in trouble. I was going to say that was easy to get out of if that red didn't go in front of that white. Does he fancy a little swerve here? No.
In the red towards it.
Yeah. Well, that was a poor shot.
Could
It
have
should have
played
been
back that better.
should have been further over to the middle bag or the corner bag even. That's a great shot by Alex. He's got one problem red now. He might be able to have an angle to get into it here, but he's just going to roll it in. That's not a bad shot. Top and right on this. He's got the run of the green here. Now then, how could you queue in? How's he going to double it? He is.
Oh, he's getting everything. Doesn't matter what he's going for, he's going to get it.
Tika Balson. Oh, he's got a snoop. He has as well. Oh. Well, if this is a turtle, it's an easy shot off the cushion, real up behind the yellow. If it's not a turtle, a bit more difficult. Ah, it's a bit too hard. Right line, just a bit too hard. And the yellow's gone safe again, so you can just go for the pot here. Yeah,
he's got it.
Good shot.
I'd like to revise my 5-4 to Stephen. It's looking more like a 5-0. Stephen's warming up, I think. Probably 5-1, 5-2, I reckon, to Alex.
So 4-0 to Alex now. We've got 2-0 wrong earlier on, it was 3-0 in fact. Stephen needs to do his best to stop a whitewash here.
The way he's playing, I don't think he's gonna get a win, but he could knock a couple of frames off. I reckon he'd be happy with it, the way he's playing.
Well, if Alex wins 5-0,
46. Stephen on 40.
it means he pretty much was guaranteed second or third if Alex wins 5-0. Because Nick won't be able to catch him.
No.
Due to points difference. Stephen will be 6 points behind him, so he won't be able to catch him. It's just you who can still get 50 points. So I'll really want to get this last frame. Especially with Stephen being pretty much, he was first and second throughout.
Pretty much the whole.
Yeah, so he'll be gutted if he doesn't manage to get second.
He's looking good here. All yellows go.
I think I'd take middle back one first. Leave yourself a little angle on the one to the top left, just to get back down to the table for an easy bottom left one. It's easy when you sat down and watching, though.
It is, isn't it?
Sometimes you just got to step back, have a look, what's easy, play the shots.
He's thinking about it.
No. Oh, that's David. Yeah.
Couldn't do much else with that.
Playing it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to end up.
So, needs a good pot here. Oh, he's got it, but again, that one shot before put him out of position.
Didn't help himself.
So he needs a good recovery here. Could go cushion first, maybe he did it a little swerve if he's feeling mega confident. Oh, it's unlucky.
Just missed it.
Yeah. So the way Alex is playing, do you fancy him to get these?
Yes. He is.
I mean, they're not the easiest to clear up, but they're all in the open. Not much work needed. He's got that.
Yeah, he's got 2 shots.
Yeah. He just needs to develop them 2 reds stuck together, okay? Make sure he pots the rest.
Come down on that bottom one. Leave one of them for the double. Double in the middle.
If he's got much of an angle, he can try and go into him. Ooh.
Unless he misses it, of course.
Yeah. Make sure you don't miss.
Going for a snooker behind this red.
Yeah. The thing is, if Stephen just needs a good contact on this yellow and it's in.
Yeah.
It's not a hard shot.
It's close to the pocket.
There's a lot of room for error. Oh, exactly the same place as before.
Same
You'll never get a better chance out. Oh.
He's got the snooker. Looks like it.
He's got 2 shots.
Oh yeah. Should be watching more, shouldn't I? Should be watching football.
It was all there for him. Another good shot, but he's
Got it
left another chance for him. It should have been over. And there you go.
There we go.
And there you go.
Got it in the end.
3rd time the charm.
There it is. He's got one back.
4-1. And obviously Alex won't know that he needed a 5-0
No.
to kind of put Stephen to one side. Because who's Stephen got left to play?
He's got Ashley.
He's got Ashley.
You never know what's going to happen there. Ash is. I think I saw yesterday that Ash has beaten Stephen the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, you'd think, by the way Stephen was playing, that it would be Stephen's game. But Ashley's been playing a lot better lately.
Yeah, he has.
Just needs to work on doing the simple things more consistently.
Yeah,
And then he'll be a decent player.
Stop overthinking things.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like a good think about his shots.
Pick your shot, get down, commit to it. Is that the first break we had one down?
I think so.
Lovely focus. And a colour change as well. That was hard to judge. He got like a double kiss off the one off the rail there, that not the other one off the angle he was putting. But he hadn't left much. Might be able to sneak this red into the corner bag, or at least cover it, or put himself in crap.
He's freed up Alex's yellow there as well.
It's a good shot for Alex. Yeah. He's not lining the shots up like he
was at
did.
the start.
I found that being a snooker player, the more you play a pool, like the longer you play it, the more your cue action tends from your snooker one to a pool one.
Yeah.
And your bridge hand comes a bit closer. You don't usually process as much because it feels easier, and it's easy to slip down that slope.
I still fancy Alex with this frame there.
Oh yeah, he's
Nice
a
looking.
strong favourite.
He's got a few reds tied up, Stephen.
But if Stephen can just get one more frame, he just needs to win his last game against Ash, and he's got, well, second if you lose. It's so tight at the top, it's ridiculous. If only I wasn't playing, it'd be interesting. I might just quit.
I'll have to give you a handicap next year.
Oh, that'd be good.
Left that over?
He hasn't potted it.
No. Still not too bad.
It's worrying though, because he's,
Started missing them recently.
yeah, first couple of frames he didn't miss a thing. But now he's letting Stephen in, and it's dangerous because he's been playing well. And if you give him a chance, he'll take it. There's been a couple of occasions where Stephen's just been unlucky, or he's picked the wrong shot when he could have won the frame. So he's not playing particularly bad.
Too bad, but yeah.
What's your plans if you're going to remain as president next year then?
Do you reckon hustlers are watching this?
Definitely not.
Well, get out hustlers.
No,
Somehow.
I think if we sat down and talked to him and we made it better for us and put a case on how to improve business for them as well, you know, we could work something out. At the moment it's a bit one-sided. It needs to be a joint effort. But it'd be good. It's a bit of a shame being Hull because there's not really many pool laws left. There's been a lot closed down, and it's a shame because it doesn't give us options.
Right.
Any other plans? Sponsorships?
Yeah, got a few sponsorships on the line in the talks. I wanna get some bonus points in for the wins.
Yeah, definitely.
Make it a bit more competitive, I suppose.
Well, yeah.
Can't get much more competitive.
Especially when it's if you get a 5-4, it might as well have not played.
Yeah, if you're 4-0 or 4-all, there's not much incentive to go for 5-4 at the moment.
Whereas if you got an extra 2 bonus points, I'm guessing.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah, definitely 2. Even though it makes a slight change to the tables, but obviously it gives the people that win more. Like at the moment, I can't really tell at the table, to be fair, if there's any people that
I think that was last semester. I think it was Tom who had a few more losses than everyone else, but he was still
on the same points.
Yeah, in front of everyone.
Slow down. And again, he's left with a difficult last few reds to try and get some. That's not
a bad shot.
No. It's a dangerous slur shot, this.
Careful of that middle pocket.
Oh, I can get it. I didn't think I'd see enough of that. That was a crocking attempt, but he might have left Stephen in here. Just pot it. Oh, he's going for
cover the bag.
Well, it's not a bad shot. Yeah, I could see it. It's a bad angle, this. But he's got a bit excited.
Is he snookered himself there? Can't tell.
It looks like he has. You can't pot it. Oh, he's got a good white there.
Yeah, left it on the cushion.
I think he can still snick this in, but it's a difficult shot, and he don't know exactly where the white's going. Wow.
It's all Stevens now. He can take it.
He's just got to get down, pot this. I put a bit of bottom and left on it. Didn't feel confident, but he's got a result. I don't think he played it. This looks good.
Oh, he's missed it.
And he's not happy.
He's not happy about that, is he?
No. Hands in the air. Oh, and he smells blood.
Back down for the black, same pocket.
I reckon he's got this. Just get down and smash it in. Yeah, cracking black.
Easy as that.
He even left it kind of safe as well.
4-2. He's bringing it back.
He's bringing it back, and that was an important for him. I don't know if Alex would have realised it or not, but 5-1 knocks Stephen out of the game. 5-2 brings him back in. You'll need to bribe him.
Decide where Stephen goes.
Who? I think the big game next week is you against Nick, really, isn't it?
Yes, might have to play Fraser first.
To see where it leaves you in the table. Should be interesting.
Get all the pressure on. I love playing in pressure.
Oh, that's another good break.
Another good break.
Come on, Alex. Lovely notification. If anyone wants to know, it's Michael Pickering's birthday.
Good old Michael.
If this yellow passes that red, which I think it does, this is a pretty decent chance. The only thing, I think the weakest part of Stephen's game is his positioning.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic
He's
pot.
really good at potting.
Yeah.
He can pot anything. He's just not too concerned about where the white goes.
Whereas Alex, when he's on, his game, he's got everything really. just lets it slide a lot throughout the season. He's just been a bit
Yeah.
inconsistent. And,
You're never sure which Alex is going to turn up.
yeah. I think I was surprised that he hasn't won the league. He's always come second.
He's got the class.
Yeah.
He's just can never keep it up.
Oh, that's two.
That's 2 shots.
Should be end of the match,
That's
to be
frame, I
fair.
reckon.
Roll this red in. Land above the black. Yep. Ooh.
That just shows the game, I think.
Yeah. Alex had a bit more of a run, except for the last frame when Steven got ridiculous sneakers. But no, he's got 2 for this
Doesn't
black.
run the balls.
Yes.
There we go. 5-2.
Really good game. One of the best we've had so far.
It was. They weren't playing too bad.
No, great to see, really. And for other people that want to watch pool, there's a lot of good things happening there.
Yeah.
So, here is the updated table. As you can see, I'm in green.
Pretty colours there.
Yeah, James in red. Boo. And Alex taking a little bit of a lead there. The only one to play all of his games, so it's down to everybody else to decide who lands where.
He's not going to be happy about that.
No.
Down to watch everyone else. He hasn't got a say in what happens now.
So, Alex, Stephen, Nick, Connor, you all decide who finishes from 2nd to 5th. Alex has got at least 4th,
Yeah.
which, even though he's got these 2 good performances against Nick and Stephen, he could just finish 4th, which is a shame.
Couldn't keep it up for the rest of the division.
No, Stephen just needs to win his 1 game against Ash, and then he's definitely finishing above Nick and Alex.
Yeah.
And then it just comes down to you, my
Nick's
friend.
in a bit of trouble.
He is. He could easily finish 5th outside the top 4. If Stephen wins and you win your games, you've got 3 and you only need 6. Well, it depends if Nick wins his last game, to be fair. Well, against you, innit? So
It is indeed.
all comes down to that. Ash can't really go above Nick. The only person who could shock the top, 2nd to 5th is Fraser, which
Good
would
old
be
Fraser.
an absolute miracle.
2-time Fraser.
2 times. He needs Connor to win 5-0, and then he's playing Connor himself, but he only needs 3 frames from you.
Yeah,
Oh, 4 frames.
4 frames.
3 frames for a
finish above
draw,
Nick.
4 frames to finish above Nick. So it's coming on to the wire.
Could have it.
Yeah. Thank you for coming today,
Thank you for having me.
and that's all from us.
Been
See you
more than
later.
enjoyable. Bye.